You Bet with your host, Ant Dec.
Welcome to You Bet. Stand by to be thrilled and amazed by a staggering variety of daring challenges. We'll be aiming high with a two-wheeled acrobat, checking out the rear end of some hot American models, oh yes. And if we've got any energy left at the end of that, we'll be forklifting a stack of giant Jenga blocks. And if that wasn't enough, this week Diane is not in the studio. But she is on a live link-up from out there in the big wide world. So, Di, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, now we've got a head-to-head challenge with a difference tonight. Now, where are you?
Right, well, I'm at the London Television Studios, and I'm with one half of the Step Aerobic Challenge from Hell. A triathlete is going to attempt to climb 350 steps of an emergency stairway quicker than an instructor from the Army Physical Training Corps, who again is going to try to attempt to climb 350 steps on a Stairmaster in the studio.
Okay, we'll be rejoining you live for that a bit later on. Now, what's the other challenge you've got for us tonight?
Well, we've been to Foulmere Airport in Hertfordshire to meet a challenger who is going to attempt to fly an aeroplane, easy, blindfolded.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, I don't know where you find them.
Well, Darren, you know me, I just seem to attract them.
Yes, you do. Okay, Di, we'll see you a bit later on.
See you later.
Now, of course, the idea of the show is to set daunting challenges and then bet on whether or not they can be done. And to help us calculate the odds, we need a team of people specially trained in the art of sticking their necks out in public. So please work yourselves into a frenzy for this week's three wise celebrities, PJ and Duncan and Michelle Collins. Hey, mate. You all right? Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Ant Dec, how are you? Hey, Michelle. Good, huh? Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks for being here, guys. Now, like the lads, you're not a stranger to a bit of singing yourself, are you?
No, I used to sing with a group called Mary Wilson and the Wilsations.
Did you know that, ladies and gentlemen?
A long time ago it was, but it wasn't as good as these two, so I gave that.
You're charming.
Good stuff. Well, thanks for being here anyway.
Thank you.
Guys,
Darren.
it's been a tremendous rise to fame in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So it started in Biker Grove. How old were you when that started?
We were both 13 then, seven
wow,
long years ago.
Yeah.
So old.
So what, do you prefer the acting? Do you think you'll go back to that at any stage?
I'd love to go back to acting at sometime. We've had a few offers and there's a few things being battered around, but there's nothing definite yet. But I'd really like to do a bit more
Maybe
acting.
a movie?
I'd like to do some sort of like mini-series or maybe a TV movie or something.
Sure. You never know. We'll look out for that one. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Have a bit of a
Thanks.
relax while I introduce the first challenge. If this show proves anything, it proves that there are some extraordinary people out there. And I can think of no better example than our next challenger, who must have been riding a bike before he could walk. Now, he says that he can knock down all of these 10 targets over here in order on his BMX bike using 3 different tricks without touching the ground, all within 1 minute. But first, let's meet the man who makes this outrageous claim, Ephraim Cadlow. See ya. Now, you're the current BMX Flatland World Champion. Now, what do you have to do to get that award?
What you have to do is perform a routine, 3-minute routine, and basically the person who puts their foot down the leaf or does the most original tricks wins the competition.
So the idea is to try and keep your feet up at all times?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We're going to have a chat with our 3 celebrities to see what they rate your chances at. Ladies and gentlemen, Ephraim. Oh, yeah. 10 targets, 3 different tricks, all in 1 minute. Michelle, can he do it?
I think so. I mean, I was hopeless on it, but I used to be a freewheeler, but he seems to know what he's doing. And I saw him practicing, it looks really good, so yeah, I think he'll do it.
Yeah?
I'll say yes.
Okay, positive vibes to start off with from Michelle. She says yes. The BMX is back. What do you think, Dec?
Definitely, I think he's going to do it. I could do this on my chopper, I think.
What's a chopper?
My chopper. So, yeah, I think he's going to do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a yes there from Dec. All right, then, Ant, what do you think?
I'm going to go for no, actually.
Yeah?
Nah. Oh, they don't like that, do they? No.
Controversial no?
Nah.
Popular one with
Nah. Call me negative. But, nah, I don't think
No?
so. It's the whole thing about not putting your foot down, you see, on the floor to steady yourself.
Okay, so a no there from Ant. That's what we think here on the couch. Can Ephraim knock down all 10 targets in under 1 minute? Yes or no? Place your bets now! We'll run up here and have a chat and see what do you think, yes or no?
I think you will do.
Okay, yes there?
I'm sure you'll do it.
Yeah, a yes there as well. What do you think, sir?
Yes.
And a yes there as well. Pretty positive up this side. 82% say yes. Just 18% say no. So it's just 18% to prove wrong, Ephraim. 10 targets in 1 minute without touching the ground. Good luck. The time will start once you knock down target number 1. On your marks, get set, and go. There's number 1. And number 2. No problems with the first 3. Now, different trick this time. There's number 4. 5 goes down within 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. And there's number 6, so we just need 4 more. 20 seconds to go. Number 7 goes down, 15 seconds to go. Oh, there's number 8. 10 seconds to go, Ephraim. Come on, 1 more to go. Oh, yeah. Well, they don't come much closer than that with 1 second to go. There are a lot of I could hear people's heart beating in the front row there, that's from behind me. A great challenge. That was fantastic. A very well-deserved U-Bet trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, Ephraim Catlow. We're going to start with. So, Michelle, you were right to say
We told
yes.
you, didn't
That
we?
was close,
We
I know,
told
that was
you.
close. It couldn't have been much closer, but you were right to say yes, Michelle, so that means you get 82 points there, so a good start for you. Also a good start for Dec, because you said yes means you get 82 points as well.
Fantastic.
Not a good start for our buddy Ant on the end there.
Look, his hair's gone all funny now.
I'll catch up, guys.
No points there, but there's loads of time to get your points back at the end of the show. 82 points go to our audience because they said yes. Well done to them. Now, let me tell you a bit about the forfeit. This is a forfeit that will make you squirm more than any other forfeit has ever done on the series, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for that. Cheers. For this week, why don't you?
In a few minutes, we'll be rejoining Diane for our live outside broadcast challenge. But here she is to disprove the theory that airline pilots need perfect eyesight.
Our next challenger is becoming a bit of a regular here on U-Bet. Earlier on in this series, you'll have seen him racing in a sports car against a polo pony. And a couple of years ago, he raced around Mallory Race Circuit in a truck, blindfolded. Well, like a boomerang, Steve Parrish is back. Welcome back, Steve.
I thought you were going to say like a bad penny. If I come back anymore and if I was better looking, I'd be after your job, I think.
Cut. Let's go on. So what are you going to do this time?
Well, wearing this blindfold, or these goggles, I'm going to take off here at Falmere. You can't see through them. I tried to look through them, there's no way, I can assure you. In my aircraft, I'm going to take off from here at Falmere and fly a circuit going out right-handed at 800 feet with Derek Gunning sat beside me, giving me instructions on what to do, and I hope he gets them right, and then land again, and I have to do that all within 3 minutes. So it's a pretty tough challenge and infinitely harder than doing it in a race truck on a circuit.
You just got to think about blindfolds, just admit it.
Yeah, I'm going to put this malarkey up. I'm retiring from being blindfolded, I think. But it is going to be tough because in an aircraft it's three-dimensional. You've got the up and down part as well as the side-to-side and front and backwards forces. And it's also tough in an aeroplane because you don't actually know where you're turning. When you turn an aircraft, it banks and you don't get any forces.
You have no sensation of what's going on.
Whether I'm going left or whether I'm going right or even up and down. So I really have to trust in Derek a great deal.
Right, let's meet Derek. Derek Gunning, welcome to you, Bet. How did you both meet?
Well, Steve learned to fly at Falmere here, and I was actually his examiner for his private pilot's license.
So you're responsible. Yeah, great.
Yeah, I had to pass him.
I've got to say, you could actually be clinically mad, or you have a great deal of confidence in Steve. Which is it?
Oh, I have a fair amount of confidence in Steve's ability, but I guess there's a little bit of madness there as well, yeah.
I'll take this opportunity to wish you both the very best of luck.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Another madcap challenge on you, Bet, but it's also a very dangerous one. Will or won't they succeed? But it's time for you to decide as you place your bets.
Take off and land in 3 minutes blindfolded. I hope his hearing's good. Dec, we're starting with you this time. What do you reckon?
He's done a lot, hasn't he, over the past few series and that.
Oh, yeah.
So he's not a man specifying in one thing. Like, if he'd been doing this for a while, then maybe. But, yes or no? All right. I'll say no.
All right. And no,
Sorry if I'm boring you on.
I quite enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. Very profound, I thought. No there from Dec at the end of it. Ant, what do you think?
I'll have to say yes, I'll get lynched by this, not by this. Yes, I will, actually.
Yeah. Okay, yes there from Ant as well. Now, Michelle, what do you think? You can go with Ant or Dec?
I don't know about clinically mad, but they both seem like a complete pair of nutters. So they probably will do it, so I'll say yes.
Okay, and a yes there from Michelle as well. So that's what we think here on the couch. It's now time for our studio audience to cast their votes. Can Steve do a round trip in the dark in under 3 minutes? Yes or no? Place your bets now. What do you think? Can he do it blindfolded? Just with someone sitting next to him telling him where to go? 62% of you say yes, he can do it. Just 38% think no. So let's see if Steve got back onto solid ground inside the time, and let's hope he didn't do it too quickly.
Steve and Derek are almost ready to start taxiing along the runway.
Okay, Derek, if you could tell me when you're ready and stable.
We'll go. Right, blindfold on. This is it, okay? We're ready? Silly idea.
Thank you.
Hang on, I've got to have a look, see if my fuel pump, everything's checked on that. That's done, that's locked.
Okay, good luck, Derek, in your own time.
Roger, thanks. Right, I'm ready when you are. Okay. Full power on the brakes. Full power on the brakes. Brakes off. Yeah, you're rolling.
Their 3 minutes will start as soon as the front wheel lifts off the ground.
A little bit to the right. A bit more to the right. 45, 50, 55, 60. Pull it back. 70, 68. That's good. Passing 100 feet. 75, 77. Touch your right turn now. That's good. 85. Passing 600 feet. Keep the turn on to the right slightly. That's good. 700 feet. 87 knots. 800 feet. Leveling off. Throttling back. Good. Straight and level now. 850 feet. That's good. Revs. 2,000 now. 800 feet. Right turn downwind now. Got Victor Echo downwind right hand for 25. A little bit steep in the turn. Okay, pre-landing checks. Brakes, undercarriage, mixture, fuel, flaps, one stage of flat. 100 knots, you're okay. Commence the right turn now.
stage, good. 85 knots. Trimming down, second stage. Car peak, good. Standing up. 700 feet. Bends the right turn onto finals now. 600 feet. Final stage of flat. Turn right a bit more now. Stopping back at final 25. Stop the turn. Looking good. 85 knots, passing 450 feet. Final stage of flat, okay. Come right a bit, looking down. Just getting a little bit low, 300 feet. Better. Come left a little bit. Stop the turn. You're on the centre line. 72 knots, 200 feet to go. Good picture. It's looking good. Might be for you. Close those little. Reduce power to idle. 50 feet to go. Start to flip. Flare. Hold her on. Hold the right door.
It's too much for me. Another second to go. Let's get ready to give a sweaty handshake to Steve Parrish and Derek Gunning. Hey, Steve. So the second challenge of the night, you did it with 1 second to spare as well. It's very exciting stuff. Now, what made you come up with this challenge?
It was his idea. And then he said, use my aeroplane.
It's an offer you can't refuse, really, isn't it?
That's right.
So you've driven around a racetrack blindfolded. You've now piloted a plane. Whatever next?
I reckon 5 years in prison for reckless endangerment. But I don't know.
You're right.
We're going to think of an even better one.
It was a great challenge. Had us on the edge of our seats anyway. Big thank you to Steve Parrish and Derek Gunning. Thanks very much indeed. It's like one of the last scenes in one of those airplane movies. Let's take a look at the scores. 62% of you were right to say yes that time. Well done to you. Oh, Dec. You were wrong to say no, which means you stand 82 points. Still, that's not bad anyway. Yes, you said, Ant, you were right to say yes, which means it takes your score up to 62 points. And Michelle, you were also right to say yes, so you get up to 144 points. So at the moment, even though you got some points there, Dec, you could well be heading towards the forfeit at the end of the show. And,
cheers, Darren, thanks a lot.
I'm not trying to rub it in or anything like that. Now, it could make you feel a bit grubby. That's all I'll say. Coming up next, our own version of the film classic 39 Steps and a man with a strong feeling for American cars. See you after the break. Hello and welcome back to You Bet. Now, our next challenge is a straight race between two Iron Men. Our challenger says that he can go up 350 steps of a stairway faster than someone can do 350 steps on this step machine. This is the step machine in the studio, and climbing it, please welcome Army Physical Training Corps instructor, Staff Sergeant Darren Adams. Hey, mate. Nice to see you. So, how long have you been in the Army now?
Well, I joined the Army as an apprentice mechanic in 1983, and then I transferred into the Army Physical Training Corps in 1991. So, 12 years.
12 years, okay. You're not one of those sergeants that shouts at all the privates and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, no, I think you've been watching too much Soldier, actually.
Now, are these kind of exercise machines, are they really good exercise?
Very good, actually. They work your heart and lungs as well as the legs. I mean, I had an operation in January, and this was ideal for me getting back into it again, because they're low impact, you see.
So have you been having a go on this in the studio?
Today, yeah.
And what kind of time are you doing in rehearsals?
Well, I've been doing a fair bit of training, and it's been going well. I've been doing a couple of hours each night, so but I can't tell you how, because I'd be letting out of the bag.
It's a trade secret.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Don't give too much away. Okay, well, wish you luck with the challenge. Let's meet the person whose challenge this is. He's with Diane at the moment. Di, did you hear all that?
Yes, we did hear all that, and I have to say, Darren does sound incredibly fit. Shame on this gladiator. But beside me, I have a gentleman with a doctorate in science, yes, you heard correctly, but who is also a professional triathlete. So let's meet Julian Jenkinson. Welcome to you, Bet.
Thank you very much.
Tell us more about triathlons.
Well, basically, triathlon is swimming, cycling, and running. The specific triathlon that I do is called Ironman Triathlon, and what this involves is a 2.4-mile swim, which takes place in the sea, or in a river, or in a lake, and then you go out and do a 112-mile bike ride, and then you follow that up with a 26.2-mile run, which is a full marathon. Now, just to make things a little bit trickier, you don't get to rest between disciplines, barring that is how long it takes you to change your shoes.
I think the word fit springs to mind. Now, obviously, they're very aerobic sports. You'll be primed and ready for this challenge.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, as a professional athlete, I probably spend 30-plus hours a week training, and all that training is aerobic. But running up and down stairs is very different from the sports I do, and so it's going to be a very, very hard challenge for me. It's very much a power event, so I think I'll be struggling towards the top of the stairs, that's for sure.
Can you give away as to what time you've been doing this in, please?
Well, like any professional athlete, I really don't like to lose very much, be it triathlon or running upstairs. So I've been here for the last week and I've been training on the stairs.
That was you.
It was me thumping up and down those stairs. So I know exactly how long it's going to take me to get to the top. And unfortunately, I'm not going to tell you that because I don't want to give anything away to Darren in the studio.
I like it. I like it. Let me take this opportunity to wish you the very best with the challenge, Julian.
Thank you very much.
Right, while we get ourselves ready, it's time for you to cast your vote in the studio. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Di. Okay, he's not giving much away either, actually, is he? So it could go either way. We wish you luck with the challenge anyway, mate. And we're going to have a chat with our celebrities. Ladies and gentlemen, Darren Adams. Okay, so this is Julian's challenge, and he can only go up the stairs one at a time. Real steps versus artificial ones. And we'll start with you this time. What do you think?
Nah, I don't think he can do it, like.
No?
Nah, not if he's got to go one step at a time. It's them again. They don't like me. Nah, I don't think you can.
So you're going to go with
Darren's
Darren
going to get this one, yeah.
Okay, so it's a no there from Ant because this is Julian's challenge. Okay, Michelle, what do you think?
I think Darren looks very, 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 very fit, don't we? Yeah! So I think Darren's going to do it, yeah. Because it's very hard to walk upstairs, and I've done the Stairmaster, and it's easier than running upstairs. So I think Darren will do it.
Okay, so it's a no there from Michelle as well. Now, Dec, we need some points here, mate. So what do you think?
Well, I think it's going to be close. Whichever way it goes, it's going to be close. So I'm going to support Julian.
Yeah,
I think.
Okay, all right. So we've got a bit of... Well, hang on, absolutely. Give Julian some support. So we'll get a yes there from Dec. So what do you think in the audience? Can he do it? The triathlete, can he outpace the army instructor? Yes or no? Place your bets now. So I want to see what the outcome is. Okay, so that's what our audience think. 42% are with Julian, but 58% are here in the studio are with you, Darren. So good luck. It's 350 real steps against 350 on the Stairmaster. You ready? Yep. Good luck. Okay. Let's go over to Diane for the start.
Julian?
I'm ready.
Right, gentlemen, you both have 350 steps to climb. That's 24 floors. The very best of luck. On your marks, get set, go!
It's very close at the moment. Darren's just in the lead. touching it at all. But Darren's keeping his lead. So that's 250. We need 100 more from Darren. His lead is increasing quite considerably now. More Darren in the studio. Darren, you need 10 more. Oh, yeah. A very well-deserved U-Bet medal goes to. Obviously, this wasn't your challenge, but you still got the U-Bet medal. Very well done indeed. Di, have you caught up with Julian yet?
Yes, I'm here, Julian. Bad luck.
Oh, no.
You don't get the trophy, but you do get one of those. How are you feeling?
Well, I got to say, I have felt better. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I may have trained on it, but the heat of the competition, I was okay to about floor 10, but I was pretty well jelly bean legs for the second half of it. It's a lot shorter than triathlon, but it's so intense.
True sportsman, I must say. Both challengers did do very well, though, and congratulations to you, Darren.
Yeah, very well done indeed. It was very close. Guys, thank you very much indeed. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. I'll see you back in the studio next week, Darren.
See you later. We'll look forward to that next week. But ladies and gentlemen, for now, let's hear it for Julian Jenkinson and Darren Adam. Well, there we go. Good, Darren. Thumbs up, and well done to you. You said no, which means your score goes up to 120 points. Looking pretty good. Michelle, you're also right to say no, which means your score goes up to 202 points. Looking even better.
Am I winning?
But we are in trouble in the middle here.
Oh, I was winning, wasn't I? I was winning half an hour ago.
I know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It's happened quite quickly. You said yes. You were on to say yes, which means you stay on 82 points. Things are not looking good.
They're not really, are they?
The forfeit, it's alive. The forfeit, okay? It's an alive forfeit tonight. That's what I can say.
Oh, yeah.
It gets better, doesn't it? It gets better.
I can't wait for this one. 58% of our audience were right to say no that time, so well done to them. Now, our next challenger is a man who loves cars, but not just any old cars. Oh, no. He's fussy. He loves classic American cars between 1955 and 1968. The ones that look more like exotic sea creatures and space rockets than road vehicles. Now, this man loves them so much that he claims he can identify the year and make of any 5 blindfolded just by feeling their rear fenders, wheel arches, and tail fins. All I can say is his love for cars must be exhausting, ladies and gentlemen. Outside the studio are the 25 classic cars. They are absolutely stunning. Each one is numbered, and our challenger is backstage so he cannot see these pictures. To make sure that the cars we let him grope are chosen at random, I'm going to have a chat with someone in the audience, and I need 5 numbers between 1 and 25, so let me pick somebody out. Yes, madam. 5 numbers between 1 and 25, please.
1.
1.
7.
7.
17.
17.
21.
21.
And 13.
And 13. Very well done indeed. A round of applause, I think, there. They are the numbers. Now let's meet the man with a tactile relationship to transport, Stuart Homan. Sit down. Michelle, Ant Dec, this is Stuart. Good to see you. So, when did the obsession with cars start for you?
It's about in the mid-70s when the cruise started at Chelsea. I used to go up there, I was still at school, and see the cars that then wasn't necessarily aware that they were American cars, but just used to like the style of them, you know. And from there, just got more and more into them, and you know, buying them and collecting them and that, and you know, sort of mad about them.
So how rare are these cars?
They're about, I mean, basically they're all sort of family cars, and there were obviously thousands of them built, but because so many of them have either been wrecked or rusted out or just, you know, got disappeared, then now they are quite rare, you know, so it's difficult to find them.
Okay, well, we wish you luck with the challenge. That is the challenge. So, Michelle, we're starting with you this time. Can he do it? 5 blindfolded, just by feeling around.
Excuse me.
The cars, please.
Okay.
For goodness sake.
I think this man knows his stuff, and I think he can do it, yes.
Yep, all right, so
Can I have your number up, because I'd like to.
swapping numbers down the front. Okay, we got a yes there from Michelle. Now we're going to Dec.
I think it's such a crazy idea. It's going to work.
Yeah?
I do. Yeah, I think we're going to do it.
All right, so positive vibes so far. Yes,
yes, it's getting...
Yes, there from Dec as well. Ant, what do you think?
Now, I'm not convinced on this one, I have to say. Just by feeling the rear ends. That's what we're saying, basically.
We've all done it, though, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. No, I'm going to say no on this one.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Another controversial. We're going to know there from Ant this time. So that's what we think here. It's now your turn in the audience. Is Stuart as good as he says, or will he fumble it? Yes or no? Place your bets now. Let's get ready to fumble. Okay. What do you think at home? Can he do it? Let's see what the outcome is. 87% say yes. Everyone's behind you in the studio. Just 13% say no. Before the cars come in, if I can ask you to put the old blindfold on. That's great. Okay, how you doing there?
Yep.
Can you see anything?
No.
Okay, in that case, can we have the cars in, please? Okay, Stuart, I'm going to lead you over to each car in turn if you want to come with me. Okay, now, just take a few more steps forward, and then if you turn to your right and put your hands down, you'll find car number 1.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you think about this one?
Right, this one, I mean, obviously I can feel the sculpturing on the rear fender, and then this sort of shape in there, the way that dips in. I mean, basically, that was only on one car, but it was on it for 3 years, so just depending on how the lights are. I think this car is it a 1959 Mercury?
Oh, yes, it is. It's a 1959 Mercury. Well done. You're off to a good start. Okay, if you want to take a few paces this way, and a few more paces towards the front, and then if you turn round now towards your right again and put your hands down, you'll find car number 2. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the second one. So off to a good start.
Well, this is, I can just feel that shape around there. It's a mid-50s car.
Have a feel of the
I mean,
back.
again,
The lights.
well, I can feel with that this would be one of 2 cars, but I'm feeling that and feeling that. I think this one's a 1956 Pontiac.
It's absolutely correct. It's a 1956 Pontiac. Well done. Okay. Bit of a long walk now. So I'll take your arm. It's okay. If you just keep walking forward about another 5 or 6 steps, and then take a turn to your left, and there's car number 3.
Oh. Well, this car obviously has got no roof on it.
Would you like to feel the driver's head?
Yeah. Actually, I've got an idea what this is, because this is one of my favourite cars. I think they made these for 3 years, and this one, if it's got twin lights, which it has, this is a 1958 Ford Skyliner.
It's exactly what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. We're flying at the moment. Now, if you take a few paces to your right, straight in front of you for another 5 steps, and down you go, there's car number 4.
Okay. All right, this hard cover over it was unique to only one particular car, which was a Cadillac. If I go down, feeling along around the rear wing, and this light star was only on the Cadillacs in 3 years in the middle of the 50s.
All right.
This one's got a Continental spare wheel on it. Well, that's exactly what it is. It's a 1954 Cadillac Eldorado convertible.
That's exactly what it is. Well done. Now, a few more steps in front of him. I can take a turn to your right now. About another 5 steps and then turn to your left. If you turn to your left about now, here's the car that stands between you and the You Bet trophy. It's car number 5. What do you think?
Trying to get a feel for this. I mean, it's got quite a big fin. I mean, again, this I think I do know what it is. This is a 1959 Chevrolet with the gull wing rear end.
Oh, yes, it's absolutely correct. And you've done fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Here's Michelle finally to present you with another event.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much.
Well done indeed. You do get some points then, Michelle, so well done. That was quite a first. How did you discover you could do this without being able to see the car?
Yeah, well, it's just really being around the cars for so long. You know. I mean, I don't make a habit of blindfolding myself, and
it was a great challenge, fascinating to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic challenge, Stuart Holman. Thank you. So just think, the next time you're stuck in a traffic jam, just think of the tempting pleasures just a few feet in front of you, but don't get arrested. So, Michelle, we started with you that time. Now, you said yes, and you were right to say yes, which means you fly up to 289 points.
Did I get it right again?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
You did indeed. Very good at this, Michelle. And Dec, you're also right to say...
I'm back on the glory trail, everybody.
I'm back. And you're up to 169, and you were wrong to say no that time.
I was, actually, yes.
And that means you stay on 120 points. So,
don't smile at me.
Have you ever been angling?
Angling?
Angling, like fishing before?
No.
No. Well, it'd help if you had been, actually, for the forfeit tonight. It would help slightly. but if you haven't, and it's going to be even nastier than it would have been, but there we go. 87% of our audience were right to say yes that time, so well done to them. Next, we have a graceful challenge for 3 men, some huge yellow machines, and a massive pile of bricks. See you after the break. Welcome back to You Bet. Now they said a 2-year-old could play this. You have to pull a brick out from the bottom or the middle. Let me try this one. Without it falling, and put it onto the top. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of that? And it is harder than it looks. The game is called Jenga. Michelle, do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
Give it a try. We'll go for near the bottom there.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Now, our next 3 challengers have their own version of this game. They will try to take 3 bricks from the middle without knocking over the tower and put them on the top in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Sounds easy. Well, let's meet the challengers to explain further. Hayden Bale, Kevin Granger, and Peter Hickton. So, Hayden, this is slightly different from the toy game, so tell us what you're going to attempt to do tonight.
Well, we've got 3 machines here, and the idea is to use one machine to push the blocks out, another machine to actually grab the blocks,
okay,
and another machine to place the blocks on top of the pile. And we have 3 blocks to get out in 2.5 minutes.
What do you foresee as being the major problems that you're going to face tonight?
The biggest problem is that I can't personally see the person pushing out towards me. So if another block snags and starts to come with it, I can't stop him.
Okay, well, we wish you luck with the challenge, all three of you guys. Going to chat with our celebrities to see what they rate your chances at. Ladies and gentlemen, for now, Kevin, Hayden and Peter. 3 bricks on the top without knocking the tower over in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now then, Ant and Dec. So far, it's been a bit touch and go between the two of you. One's leading, then the other one gets in front. Now, everything is to play for on this. I don't want to put any pressure on you guys, but everything's to play for on this last challenge. So, Ant, we're going to start with you. What do you think? How are they going to do it? Yeah?
Yes, they are.
He's going for a yes.
I'm going for a yes this time.
Okay, an important yes. Ant says yes. Are you going to go with your partner or are you going to disagree?
I've got to say no now, haven't I? I've got to.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I think it's going to be, it's pretty tough. And 2.5 minutes isn't a lot of time, so I'm going to say no.
I think it's between Ant and Dec now, so
we're going to
play
fight.
for. But Michelle, what do you think? Is it going to be a yes or a no?
I'm not sure I understand it, actually. No, I do, I'm joking. No, I can't see how they can do it. Definitely not. No.
No?
No,
Okay,
I don't think so.
You think no from Michelle? Don't forget, it's the winner that gets the points converted to pounds and going to a charity of your choice. I think that's going to be you, Michelle. I think it's fair to say. We've got the bets on the couch here. What do you think of the audience? It's now your turn to commit yourselves. Can the team do it in 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Yes or no? I don't know. Place your bets now. Let's have a chat with this side and see what they're doing. What do you think? Yes or no? No. No there. Yes or no?
No.
No. 48% who say yes, 52% say no. Okay, good luck team. 3 bricks on the top of the tower without knocking it over. You've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Start your engines, please. Okay, good luck. Your time starts now. That's the first brick up. Still 1 minute 40 seconds to go. One minute 30 to go, guys. Number 2 is on its way. And it's on. So we've got a minute to go for the remaining brick to go on. Oh, it's swinging around a bit up there. 30 seconds left. Is it going to stay? It's on. Oh. Good stuff indeed. Well, we were inside the last 30 seconds. It was a bit touch and go, that last one, wasn't it? Because it was swinging around a bit, but you managed to do it. Great challenge. Let's hope that we see you again with an even more spectacular challenge. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, please, for Hayden Bale, Kevin Granger, and Peter Hickton. 48% of our audience were right to say yes that time. Well done to them. Now the moment of truth. And I believe you said yes.
The lad's done well.
Which means that you take your score up to 168. Now that's about close. I can't remember exactly what Dec had here, but let's see. Dec, you were wrong to say no, which means that you don't get any points there. You stay on 169. So you do realise that could have been just one person in the audience stitched you up last time. That's all it took. Michelle, you were wrong to say no as well, but I don't think that's going to make too much difference. You stay on 289. So that means that this week's winning celeb is Michelle Collins. So let's combine our celebrity scores together, which tonight gives us 626 points. Let's combine our audience's totals together, which tonight gives us 337 points. Now, as always, let's add those two scores together, which will give us 963 points, which isn't bad on its own, but as always on YouBet, let's convert those points into pounds and quadruple that. So tonight we get a grand YouBet total of £3,853. Of course, all of that money goes to charity. And tonight's winning celebrity is Michelle Collins. Michelle, where's the money going?
To a heart charity, please.
Thank you very much. Good news for you, Michelle. Good news for the charity. Bad news for Ant here, I'm afraid, because on 168 points, you are tonight's losing celeb. So, ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause as he comes up for tonight's forfeit. Just before we do that, I'd like to give a big thanks for two of Pop's biggest names, ladies and gentlemen, PJ and Duncan. And also to tonight's winning celeb, Michelle Collins. And of course, as always, massive thanks to Diane Newdale and the real stars of YouBet, the wonderful challengers. You want to come over this way a bit, mate? Okay. Now, you know, I've been building this forfeit up, and probably unfairly, because actually, for the first time in this series, the forfeit is going to earn you a YouBet medal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're going to get a medal tonight.
Oh, good.
Now, this medal is in a container, okay? And all you've got to do is put your hand in the container, get the medal out, it's as simple as that, and you've got yourself a YouBet medal.
So, what else is in then?
Well, should we find out? Let's find out. Okay, can you bring the forfeit on, please? Now, when I said tonight's forfeit is alive, I was not kidding. But I can tell you there are thousands, hundreds and thousands of maggots in this container. Oh, God. Now, somewhere at the bottom there is the YouBet medal, and if you can get it out, it is yours. I think we should give him a 3 count, so we'll do 3, 2, 1. And the hand can delve in on number 1, okay? So after 3, 3, 2, 1. Put it in!
Go on, Million. Is it in here or what?
I promise you it is in there somewhere.
Yeah,
it is in there.
What?
What are you handing?
Oh, where?
Hello.
Come here. No.
Take the rings off, for
Come on,
goodness sake, because you'll lose them.
You check that side, I'll check that side, right?
One side each, all right then. This is very sportsman of his partner here, I think, to come up and... It's worth getting because, you know, it's quite a price. Now he's got that statue. Now it is in there somewhere. He's got it!
Until next week, bye-bye.